Hey everyone, back outside with my Vulp today because I wanted to talk about the current status of the Vulp. And if you know, you know. But basically, if you don't know, the Vulp is a ballad song designed by Hirsch, made by Nibali's as a partnership. And it was available on Amazon for about 65 USD. Now I say was available on Amazon because unfortunately it is no longer available on Amazon. And the reasoning as to why is a little ridiculous, honestly. It's a bit strange. So basically, Amazon took down the Vulp and told Nibali's that the reason the Vulp was taken down was because it could, quote unquote, be sharpened. And I don't know how much you guys know about knives or sharpening or edges, but it's not possible to sharpen the Vulp. That's what I will say. Now, if someone would like to go and try to prove me wrong or prove Amazon right, I guess be my guest, but I don't think it's possible to sharpen the Vulp. Simply put, in order to sharpen this edge, you'd need to shave away at the metal here until you get a point sharp enough to cut you. However, the problem with that is that obviously that involves removing material from the edge. But there's not enough material here to remove to make it sharp. And even if you did make it sharp, the problem is as soon as you go to cut something, this metal here would just break and snap off. And then obviously it wouldn't be sharp because it's broken. So exactly how Amazon expects people to sharpen it, I don't know. Of course, obviously, not that I want to give my own personal thoughts on it, but it's entirely possible that it was removed not really because it can be sharpened, because as I've said, it basically can't, and I'm sure that Amazon knows that, but more likely it was just removed because it's a ballad song, and it was selling a lot. Hirsch, in his most recent Will Flips video, I believe, said they sold about 800 last month alone. So clearly, it was a pretty hot seller. And the thing with that, obviously, it was selling enough that Amazon noticed it, and I guess must have decided that they did not like it being on their website. That's my best guess. So now it's no longer on Amazon. Of course, Nibali's is trying to get it back up, and I think that for the good of the community, for the good of Hirsch and for Nibali's, we all hope that it does get put back up on Amazon. But in terms of if you would like to buy a Vulp in the current state and you're wondering where you can go to buy one, they are still available on AliExpress if you live outside the US, probably one of your better options. Or you can buy it directly from Nibali's on their website, also good. If you live within the US, they recommend you buy it from Blade HQ. If you buy it from Blade HQ, it'll have decent shipping. I'm not necessarily sure how it will compare to Amazon shipping, but definitely will be faster than someone like AliExpress, where it could take a few months. So that's the current status of the Vulp, and if you want to buy one, that's how you can do it. I believe the price should be about the same, so no issues there. Alternatively, if you're buying from AliExpress, you're able to buy the version of the Vulp with no bottle opener, so just imagine that's solid metal, and that's what that one looks like. But that's the current status of the Vulp. I think it's pretty sad that this has happened, and I think it's pretty ridiculous because inherently, what's the problem? Even if the Vulp could be sharpened, why is that necessarily an issue? Because of course Amazon has no issues with selling sharp objects because they sell kitchen knives and folding knives all the time. But obviously I think the big reason is probably to do with the fact that, well, balisongs aren't necessarily legal everywhere. So if you had a balisong that could be sharpened, then it might be able to be turned into something illegal, depending on where you are. And see, I agree, that makes sense. That is a perfectly valid reason for them to take it off Amazon. The problem is, they seem to only be targeting the Vulp, because they haven't taken down any other balisongs. None of the big sellers, none of the Adax, none of the squid stuff that's up there. In fact, they haven't even taken down anything else from Nabali's. The only thing that they took down is the Vulp. You can still buy a Morse and you can still buy a Lightning. Which seems weird, right? I mean, it's the same company that makes this, and apparently this is not allowed, but there are other products which are, let's be honest, they're adjacent. They're very similar in terms of what they are. They're balisong trainers. But those other ones are fine, but this one's not okay, because this one sells a lot. So I'm honestly not really sure what Amazon is thinking here. I do hope that the Vulp will get put back up, and I hope that it will get put back up soon. But as of right now, it's not on Amazon. If you would like to go and help support Will Hirsch, then you can consider buying a Vulp from one of the places listed previously. Or you can go to willhirsch.gay, buy some of his merchandise. He's got some great stuff on there. Hoodies are nice, comfortable. Or, if those aren't up your alley and you would rather support him in the most direct way possible, you can go to his Patreon. He has 3 tiers starting at $3, $8, and $12 is the highest. Of course, if you do support his Patreon, your name will be put at the end of all his videos. As you can see, my name. At least currently. If you're watching this 20 years in the future and he's still uploading somehow, maybe it won't be. I don't know. But that's how you can support Will Hirsch. I would definitely recommend doing that. He's put a lot of effort into the Vulp. A lot of effort into promoting it, and if you've been watching any of his content, you'll know he's in a pretty tough spot financially right now, him and Brandon. So definitely, if you're able to, go show him some love. Send some money his way. But that's pretty much all that I've got for today, guys. So I hope that you've all had a wonderful day. I hope that the issues with the Vulp get resolved soon. I also hope that I will stop dropping my balisong as soon as I go to wrap up my videos. And with that, hope you all keep flipping.